Mimi, you were amazing on TV, Mimi. You were straight, you were honest, you were real, you got through to people. I know you did.
It doesn't count unless I got through to Grace Kiefer. I mean, how do we know she's even still in the area? How do we know she has a television, if she was watching, or even if she
Hey, guys, good news.
You found Danny?
No, we're getting there. Now, a real lead just came in. Dylan and Cannon are on it right now.
Are you insane? I'm sorry.
Shut up and get over there. I said back off. Back off. Terrence, just give it your best shot. Take it easy. Make her want to come out the door. Okay? Mrs. Kiefer? Mrs. Kiefer, it's me. It's Terrence Fry. Can I come in? I know you're in there. How about you come out and talk to me? I mean, I don't want to bother you, but this is really important. So please, just open the door, okay?
I have reached a decision. In the matter of temporary custody of James Edward Martin, this court has had to weigh the opposing claims of two well-intentioned parents, both of whom committed serious errors of judgment. Mr. and Mrs. Martin have had a tangled domestic history, but they are both clearly committed to the welfare of their child. And that, of course, is what we are primarily concerned with, the emotional and physical well-being of little Jamie. A small boy cannot thrive in the midst of chaos. Order and consistency is necessary for any child. Extreme turmoil can only be destructive. Therefore, I feel I have no choice today but to award temporary custody of James Edward Martin to his father, Tad Martin.
All My Children, brought to you by Pampers Phases for dry and happy babies.
He did it. He took my baby.
It's only a temporary one.
He won.
It's temporary. It's not forever.
He's got my little boy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. My son loves Brooke more than anything else in the world, and I just ripped him away from him.
Order.
Congratulations. Why not? Let's call Parent Day magazine, see if they want to put me on the cover.
Now, take it easy. This is right for Jamie. You know it, and I know it, and so does the judge.
This court must come to order. Will counsel and their clients please approach the bench? I want to emphasize that this is a temporary ruling subject to complete revision in 90 days. My decision is no way an indictment of Mrs. Martin as a parent. It's clear to this court that she is an exemplary mother, competent, conscientious, and loving. Her relationship with her son predates Mr. Martin, and evidence shows that she's perhaps the primary caregiving parent. Now, ordinarily, these facts would compel me to rule in her favor. But in the course of these proceedings, Mrs. Martin has shown that she's in extreme emotional distress. Her rage against Mr. Martin has clouded her judgment and diminished her capacities as a parent. Now, while her fury is understandable, it may even be justified, her inability to control it can only be detrimental to Jamie. It is my fervent hope that in the next few months, she will overcome her animosity and be able to forge a cooperative relationship with the father of her 2 children. In the next 90 days, it behooves both parties to work out an amicable and independent custody arrangement. One that meets Jamie's needs for both parents. Now, toward this end, I have granted Mrs. Martin liberal visitation privileges. She must have frequent and substantial access to her son. While I could easily dictate the pace and duration of these visits, I choose not to. I want Jamie's parents to negotiate the schedule. You must learn to communicate with each other, and not just through your lawyers. Divorced or not, you will be raising 2 children together. If you don't learn to support each other as parents, they will suffer irreparable damage.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, Mr. Martin.
I think you're absolutely right. The last thing I want is for the 2 of us at each other's throats with Jamie in the middle. Brooke, you're a wonderful mother. Jamie adores you. I won't let anything change that. If you want to see him every day, it's fine. Please, can we just stop the fighting and start working things out?
That's a start, Mr. Martin. But you both have a long way to go. Court dismissed.
All rise.
Trevor just checked in with the Willow Lake Realtor. Somebody who looks an awful lot like Grace Kiefer just rented a cottage right on the lake.
That's it, Mimi. We got her.
No, it's not confirmed, but it looks real good.
At least we know that she's being taken care of.
How do we know that?
Come on, Mimi. A farmer's market, a cottage in the country, fresh air, wide open spaces. I mean, she's planted herself right there in a child's paradise.
Or it could just be the first hideout that she found.
No, I think he's right. I mean, trees, grass, I think that's what she's thinking. I mean, Danny's not in any trouble. I don't think so.
Trees and grass and no television. Grace probably didn't see the broadcast. I've got to go talk to her.
Wait, hold it. I mean, just take it easy. Trevor's got everything under control here.
Look, I am Danielle's mother.
Leave it to the cops, Mimi.
What do I look like?
Somebody too scared to think straight.
Look, I know Willow Lake like the back of my hand. I am not going to stand here and wait for somebody else to find my child.
Don't do it, Mimi. You're going to wreck everything.
Mrs. Kiefer? Hey, it's no hurry. I can wait. You can get yourself together. It's okay. I went by the apartment to try to work things out. I felt bad when I found out that you were gone. So I was really hoping that we could get to be friends, you know? I mean, I like you. I like you a lot. I hope you know that by now. You need somebody, Mrs. Kiefer. I mean, you've had it too rough to try to tough it out alone. Why don't you let me help you out? I mean, I want to be your friend. At least let me try. Please, just open the door. I'm gonna come in now, okay? Is that all right with you, Mrs. Kiefer? I'm opening the door now, all right?
Right. Damn it.
Kiefer!
Anybody here?
Grace!
She's gone. And so is Danny.
Meant what I said in there. The last thing I want is to take you away from Jamie.
Which is why you sued for custody?
No. No, I didn't do this to cut you off. I would never do that.
Like you would never take my son away.
Look, I realize my credibility is at an all-time low right now, but I'm going to prove it to you. I swear it. You heard what you said, frequent and substantial access. I promise you, this is not going to change your relationship to your son.
I have to go home.
and explain to my son why he has to pack his things up and move again.
Look, we don't have to turn this into a nightmare. I, for one, am prepared to do anything we have to make it easier for all of us.
Jamie spent Christmas in a strange house, wondering if Santa was going to be able to find him. And now he's going to go home to his own room without his mother.
I don't want to hurt him any more than you do. This is killing me. Don't you know that?
Oh, it's not my job to worry about your feelings, Tad. You have somebody else to do that. No, all I have to do is go home and convince my son that the world is an okay place. My son, who's not even in kindergarten yet, who has been lied to and cheated on more than most adults.
Brooke, before this thing started, I had no idea that any of this would work.
Did you promise that little boy that his family, the three of us, would always be together? How many times did we tell him that his mommy and daddy would take him to visit Santa Claus? How many times did we plan that family trip to Willow Lake? None of it ever happened. And none of it ever will. And I am the one that has to go home and make him think that that's okay. I have an hour to convince him that life will be swell without his mom. So you just forgive me if I don't have the time to stand here and chat. I have to go home and make my son believe another lie. Are you all right? Come on, let's go.
Look, Derek, I have got to go.
Hold on. Trevor's on the other line. Go ahead, Trevor.
We need backup.
Is she armed?
I don't think so. No, I'm sure she's not. Look, we're prepared for everything. I just want to keep her from getting rattled. That means all units should stay out of sight. That means
Invisible. You got that? No sirens. Not even a loud muffler. You understand me?
Roger.
Well, what's going on? Where are you? Can you see my baby?
We're at the cabin.
Inside?
Yeah, she split about a half a minute ago.
She got away?
She's not going to get far on foot, me.
Well, what about Danny? Where's Danny?
No, it's a nice, warm cabin. It's neat as a pin. The crib had a little stuffed animals in it. There was even a little formula in the fridge.
Trevor, where's Danny?
Grace took her.
Well, where's she headed?
I'll get her back, Mimi. You and Derek sit tight. She's a lit fuse. One false move, she'll blow.
Trevor, I've handled worse.
Not with your baby in her arms, you haven't. I mean it. You and Derek have got to stay put.
Did you see that? Can your mama climb or what? Like a goat, huh? Up. Like an old goat. Out of breath. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be okay. We're gonna find our cabin. Prettier than the last one. Yeah. Maybe by a brook. Would you like that? To catch some fish. Or pick wildflowers. Get up with the sun. Wild deer in the woods. Just you and me. Yeah, just the two of us. That's all we'll need, honey. Nobody's gonna take my baby away from me. Not another baby. The Lord's not that mean. He won't let them snatch another child away from me. Look, we'll climb up so high that it'll take an angel to find us. What? Yeah, an angel. A big old strapping angel with powerful wings will just swoop up the side of our mountain like the birds in Tony's paintings. Angels. Yeah, maybe that's what they were. Angel, not birds. I never thought of that. Right here, right now. There's one angel I'd give my soul to see. You sleep now. Hmm? Mama's gonna rest. And then we'll climb up high. Climb all night if we have to. There must be another cabin up there somewhere. Someplace where nobody, none of them can get to us. Just you and me. Oh, you look at that. We're halfway to heaven. Nobody's gonna follow us up here, sweet angel. No, heaven's out of bounds.
Grace Keeper.
What do we know about this woman? Nothing. So when in doubt, play it safe. That's all.
That is not all.
She's unstable. She's grieving.
And she wants me to grieve, too. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? It's not enough for her to steal my baby. To settle the score, she's got to kill my child.
Go away from the railing.
I'm scaring you?
Move away.
I'm not scared.
Just take it easy.
I don't get scared anymore.
It's okay.
Once you've seen hell, you don't get scared easy.
I know.
Get back.
I've been on my own tour to hell. And back, you and me, we got something in common.
Kids?
Yeah.
You lost a kid?
Their mother last summer just out of nowhere gone. You have a soulmate, and the next minute you're lost in the dark.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
I wake up, I want to rip the tongues out of people's head. You cross me, I'd sooner break you than spit on you. I bet that's how you feel right now.
If you're so tuned into my state of mind, how come you're still in my face?
I want to help you.
Oh, I'm sure you
I know
do.
you don't believe it, but
Get
you
away.
can get back from here.
I'm asking you nice.
People help me. I want to help you.
You don't even know me.
I know what you're going through.
Oh, you think you do you? You lost a woman, and you think you know something about pain. Well, tell me something, Mr. Bender Hell and back. Did you carry your woman in your belly? Did you feel her kick inside of you? Did your ribs quiver whenever she got the hiccups? Could you look down your own flesh and see her tiny little foot ripple under your skin? You lost a woman, and you think you got something to tell me. You bring somebody into the world and see him stretched out cold on a slab, and then maybe, just maybe, we can talk.
Okay. Compared to you, I don't know word one about pain or hurt, but I do know that there's somebody out there that loves that baby just as much as you loved your son, Tony.
Sweetheart. Oh, come here. Oh, Chanel. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Yes. Yeah. Gonna give you a big kiss. You know what? I have a surprise for you. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? You're going somewhere very special. I'll give you a hint, okay? Your daddy's gonna come, and he's gonna take you to the place that you've been longing to go. And you know what's there? Mommy. Huh? I'm going to tell you what's there. Here, let's put on your coat a second, okay? There is a big stuffed tiger in the corner. And there's a mini slide and a big electric train. Here. We'll go in a minute, okay? Yeah. And there's a big garage here. And it's filled with racing cars. You're going to go home. You're going to go home to your own room. And you're going to see Sergeant Bear. And you're going to see Mr. Clive Kangaroo, because they've been missing you a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. Okay, get you all zipped up here so you don't get cold. Okay? Come. Here's Mr. Pig. Let's take him too. Want to? Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Glove.
Here, let me put on your gloves. Here, wait. I just want to tell you one thing, okay? One thing. Mommy's not going to go with you. But let me put on your gloves, okay? Here, put your finger there. There you go. There you go. Is your thumb in there? Okay, there's your thumb.
Dead on Mama, huh? You playing dead on Mama? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
I was just telling Jamie that, he's going to go back to his own room and back to Sergeant Bear.
Come here, sport. I want you do me a favor. I want you to go home with Petra and get started on dinner, okay? I stay here for a few minutes and talk to your mom, okay? I'll catch up with you soon. Okay? Give a kiss goodbye.
Come. Oh, you're my big boy.
The big boy.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Here you go.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mommy.
I realize this is one of the worst things that's ever happened to you.
And you don't give a damn.
You're wrong, Brooke.
Your audience is gone, Tad. Go home.
It's the truth. I don't like the way this is playing out.
You wouldn't know the truth if it smacked you across the face, which I might do if you don't shut up.
I want you to know something. If you think I'm enjoying this for one solitary second,
I think that
you are so far off.
Thrilled you can't contain
Oh, come on, Brooke. How can you say that to me when I did everything but stand on my head to work out an equitable agreement?
Are you going to milk this
You're the
to the
one that
very
turned
end,
this into
Tad?
some kind of legal fist fight. The one who wouldn't give 1 inch.
This is the last part of the last act of the best performance of your entire life. Tad the Cad becomes a family man. A theatrical tour de force. Act 1, charm the child and win the mother over.
Come on,
Act 2, pretend to fall in love and propose marriage.
Didn't pretend.
Act 3,
I didn't pretend. I didn't pretend
to
to do
a
anything.
devoted husband and beefing up your legal position. Act 4, dump the wife and take the child.
So what? So now you honestly think that I planned all of this, huh?
From that first balmy night in the Merrick
dead
Garden
wrong.
until the last touching soliloquy in the courtroom.
Brooke, don't you understand how crazy
I think
that
you were
sounds?
spellbinding as a suitor. I think you were brilliant as a devoted husband. I think that courtroom thought your improvisations were just wonderful, especially the judge. And I think that last little bit that you just did with my son was true genius, Tad. I think you are amazingly gifted. I think you had me fooled until the bitter end.
It didn't have to be better. This was your choice. This was your choice,
Oh,
not mine.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I get a little resentful somebody tries to snatch away the thing that is most precious to me in my life.
I didn't snatch anything. I meant every word I said about
You
Sharon.
haven't met a word that you have said to me since you found out that little boy was your son. You married me because you wanted to steal him.
Look, once you've loved a child, you can't hurt another.
Well, that sounds great, Lucas, but what if it isn't true?
What about this neighbor woman? What was her name? Chloe? You heard what she said. She said that Grace loves this child. She's crazy about her.
What if she's just crazy?
Listen, we've got to believe that Grace took your baby because she needed to mother a child. Now, we got to hold on to that with all of our hearts and soul. And we got to pray to God that Mrs. Kiefer does the same thing. Just give me the baby.
No, not this time. Not another one. I'm not going to let this happen to me twice. You'll get the hell away from me. I swear I'll jump. You'll have to kill me first. You shut up. Shut up. One more word out of you and I'm off of this mountain.
Let me try. Oh, we gotta do something. If she starts to get upset again, I'll just stop.
Be careful. You keep your eye on her face. If she starts to pop, Terrence.
I know. Mrs. K, it's Terrence.
Yeah. A good friend. Good old Terrence, a pal.
I want to be.
Go home, good friend. I'm on to you. You and your pushy cop princess. Miss Brown's Rookie of the Year 1994. The day you sicked that snotty witch on me was the day you tipped your hand.
I'm not asking you to trust me. Just listen to what I have to say.
You got nothing to say to me, you mealy mouth. No, you don't know nothing. You're in way over your head. Now you go on home to your dream house in the suburbs.
Not safe in the suburbs either, Mrs. K. The ground can fall in under you anywhere.
Oh, be quiet, fool.
I used to be a fool. You're right. Not anymore. I had to learn the hard way that life isn't fair. No matter who you are, you're not safe in this world. You can get crushed to bits anytime, anywhere.
Read that in the paper, did you? You see it on the news?
You're right about me, okay? I've been protected. I've lived in nice places with nice people. I've never had to trek through a war zone on my way to school. I've never had to push off a drug dealer. Never had my lunch money stolen, so I guess in comparison to your son's life, mine was golden. Till a couple of punks decided to try to kick in my skull. Not because they knew me, but because they didn't like the color of my skin. So that was my little lesson in reality. I wasn't the same after. So I stopped thinking of the world as my safety zone. I stopped thinking of myself as being so lucky.
You are lucky. You're alive, aren't you?
So are you. Your son is gone, but you're still here. Why? I don't know. You just are. I mean, Tony's gone, but you're still here. Your baby is gone, but you're still a mother, Mrs. K.
You killed my boy!
But he's not dead. Not to you. He never will be to you. You haven't forgotten his face, have you? Or the sound of his voice? Or the light in his eyes when he was painting? Have you forgotten any of it? What it was like to hold him, to bathe him, to rock him to sleep? You haven't. You haven't lost a single second. That's why you're hanging on to that baby. Come on, Mrs. K, you don't want to die. You just want to do it over again. You're a mother.
They won't let me be one.
They who? Come on, nobody can stop you if that's what you really want. And that is, isn't it?
You're trying to confuse me.
That's the reason why you've taken such good care of Danny. You love her, don't you? Well, nobody's trying to stop you from loving her. That's what mothers do. They love, they protect. Go ahead, keep on loving her. Love her with all you got. Just give her a chance to grow up happy and safe. Give her a chance to be one of the survivors. Please, Mrs. K. Just hand her to me. Mrs. K, she's my blood. Please, give her to me.
I'm not gonna hand you this baby.
Just look at her. That's all I'm asking. Just look down at her face. That's not so hard, is it? Just look into her eyes. She has beautiful eyes, doesn't she? You know, bet she recognizes you. You've taken care of her longer than anyone else. Yours is the only face she knows. You've fed her, you've rocked her, you've bundled her up. She trusts you more than anyone else. You're the only mother she knows. She feels the same about you as Tony did.
Oh, Tony. This was his blanket. I used to hold him just like this. He was such a good baby. A good little boy. He hardly ever cried. Ate on schedule. He slept through the night. Straight through the night when he was only 10 days old. Nobody had ever seen a baby like that. People all said, you're going to have an easy time with him. That's what people would tell. Easy time. And I believed him. Oh, why not? He was so good. Little angel. Even when he started walking, after that, there's no tantrums, no whining. He would stop whenever Mama said no. He was so good. I should have gotten him out of Bingham Projects. I should have found the money somehow to send him to summer camp. I didn't know where to find it. I could have found a way to find it.
You couldn't make Tony's life perfect. All you could do was love him. You did your best. That's all any mother can do. Just do your best now.
I know more now. I could do better. That's all I wanted to do was just a chance to do better. To make it right.
Come on, make it right.
I can't do this. I can't lose my baby all over again.
Come on, you're doing it right. You know you are. Come on.
Precious angel. I know you're not mine. I know that. But I couldn't love you more if you came out of my own body. Your mama better take real good care of you. Huh? Precious angel. Angel.
Give me a hand. I'll help you over.
I don't need no help. I'm not gonna climb down. I'm gonna fly. Made my last journey on my hands and my knees. I'm just gonna fly on home to my baby, to my angel. I ain't gonna climb down there. I didn't crawl all the way up here to crawl down there to nothing. I can't go back to an armful of nothing. I won't. You know, you were right. You were right. All I am is a mother without a child. And I got a baby out there waiting for me somewhere. But Tony, Mama's coming.
No, Mrs. Keeper, no. Please.
This is something, isn't it? We used to like each other, respect each other. How the hell did we get here?
You bled me dry, that's how.
I loved you, Brooke.
That is a lie, Tad. You loved having another notch on your belt and having a little boy call you Daddy. That's what you
What did you
loved.
expect me to do? Did you really think I was going to stand there and let you disappear with him? For God's sake, he's my son.
Oh, he is yours now, isn't he? He's all yours, isn't he? We decided that in court today,
We wouldn't have
didn't
been
we?
in court today if you hadn't been so hellfire determined to whisk him off to Hawaii.
You know, the only mistake I made is I didn't take that little
The
boy
only
and
mistake
get out
you
of
did
here
was not being
immediately.
willing to sit down for one single second and work out some kind of reasonable agreement.
Well, who would bother to do that? Do you honor agreements? I don't think so. All you do is have them
You
overturned.
want to talk to me about honor? What do you call standing up in a court of law and swearing under oath that Edmund Gray is the father of my baby? Don't you realize that's totally off the wall? I was scared. Felt like I had to do something to protect Jamie.
Oh, why? Because you love him
That's
so
why
much.
I do love him.
Then prove it to me. Bring him back to me. Go to Judge Hale and tell her that you changed your mind. You made a mistake. That your little boy belongs with his mother. You can do it. It's not too late, Dad. Don't take him away from me.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do what you're asking, but I can't, not now.
Because you don't want to?
No. Because right now I think you need psychiatric help more than you need sole custody of Jamie.
Look, are you all right? What was that?
Don't do it. I'm begging you, don't jump. Come on, please, just give me a hand. Or just stay put. We'll talk, just me and you. I'll stay on here all night if you want to. Just don't jump, please. Come on, you know Tony wouldn't want you to do that, Mrs.
They're dead. I gave you the baby. It's over. I'm through.
Maybe you're through with life, Mrs. K, but life's not finished with you.
Kid, Terrence, don't talk trash.
Come on, you don't want to go back to an armful of nothing? Isn't that what you said? Well, you don't have to. Come on, you work at the hospital. Haven't you seen the crack babies? Haven't you seen the AIDS babies? Babies that are dumped, ones with no mothers? I have. Skinny and sick, lonely, lying under plastic cots, fluorescent lights, with no one to hold them, no one to love them. You want to hold on to a baby? There's plenty to hold. Enough to fill your whole life up. You're a mother, Mrs. Kiefer. Be a mother. There's a world full of babies who need you.
Be all right.
You were incredible. Just incredible.
Here, listen, I got an idea. How do you feel about tomorrow? Before I take you over to your mom's and we go down and we feed the ducks at the pond. You want to do that, huh? Do you think it's a good idea? Huh? Yeah, I'll tell you what. We can even take your tractor and your little red caboose with us, huh? Why not?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I can get some sand.
Get some sand down there if you want. After all, these little guys are going to be outclassed after you get yourself a little brother and sister, huh? You want that? You want a little brother or sister?
Yeah.
You do?
Let's stay here.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be fun? They'll stay in this room with you.
Yeah.
That way you could have a little buddy to show the ropes to. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Huh?
Hey, look at that truck. Look at that truck. You can drive it.
Yeah, well,
See?
one thing's for sure, sport.
See?
The way things are going,
Look at that truck.
we're going to have our work cut out for us.
Well, you look terrible. Sit down. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm scared. I'm so scared. Something's wrong with my baby.
This is Nancy Snyderman.
And Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, reaction to the State of the Union address from the White House and from Senator Bob Dole.
Also the soulful sounds of Darlene Love and Bill Medley tomorrow on Good Morning America.